Yeah,
okay.
and basically Edward is in a lot of ways responsible for me coming back to Taiwan and then becoming a filmmaker in Taiwan. So, yeah, he was a very big influence.
Well, for our audience, Edward Young is a very renowned Taiwanese filmmaker who passed away a couple of years ago.
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So he was awesome. But
it was a really, really, really important, not even just a Taiwanese filmmaker, but a really important global filmmaker. I think had a huge influence on a lot of people. So
that's right. That's right. So what was it like to be an apprentice under him?
You know, he's tough. You know, he's a very demanding artist, especially of himself. But you know, there's a lot of pressure working for him because he wants everything to be perfect. And
don't all movie directors?
Yeah, I mean, what's different about Edward is, for me personally, I have an idea of what I want, but I need a lot of people to help me kind of figure it out. I need the actors. I need my art director. I need my cinematographer. I need my producers. I need a lot of people around me to kind of figure out what kind of film. You know, like I have the idea, but it takes a lot of collaboration to get to the vision. With Edward, it's all in his head. Like he knows exactly what he wants, and he knows exactly what his films should be like. So I think the reason why he's so demanding is because he already knows. He has exactly the vision of his film in his head, and I think his struggle is that he has to get that vision out exactly the way that he wants it. So it makes him, you know, some people say he does have a bad temper actually, but it all makes sense when you know how demanding he is, you know, about his own work. So yeah, he's one of the only people I've ever met that I can say he's truly like a genius. He's pretty amazing. Yeah.
So then, did you want to be like him? I mean, in many ways, did you try to imitate him?
Well, when I was only 21 or 22 when I started working for him, so very initially, yeah, I did very much want to be like him. But, you know, I worked with him in Taiwan for about 2 years and then on and off a little bit here for another couple of years. And I think after a while, once I started making my own films, I realized that you can't, and I think he would say the same thing, is you can't model yourself after someone. You know, what's great about Edward is he's very true to himself. He only makes movies that he can make. So I think for anyone to try to imitate him is, you know, you just can't. I think all you can do is be like him, which is that know exactly what you want and try to achieve what you want. So yeah, I think he has more of an influence on me now. Not so much his style or his filmmaking, because I think that's definitely his own thing. I think it's his kind of perseverance and what he like I was saying, his how much he demands of himself and how much he demands of everyone around him. And I think that he doesn't he never lets go. He never quits until he gets exactly 100% of what he wants. He doesn't ever compromise or quit. So I think that's the part of working with him that I'm trying to model myself after, is to have that level of kind of quality, you know. So.
Did you ever produce anything with him, with Edward?
At the time, I had 2 jobs with him. One, he was starting in an animation studio at the time.
Oh, yes.
So I was his art director for his animation studio. And we produced a couple of shorts, and we were doing also development on a feature-length animation called 追风路, the Wind. Mm-hmm. So that actually, we got to the level of a full feature-length script, and we had a lot of artwork and everything done. So that was definitely something that I felt like I did together with him. And then at the time, we were also doing a lot of scripts. So he had a lot of script ideas that he would give me to, you know, translate in English or sometimes do some story editing. And so basically my time with him was basically spent working on these 2 things. It's just sad that I never got to make a movie with him.